In recent weeks, cybersecurity experts have uncovered a significant phishing campaign targeting the hospitality industry, specifically aimed at hotel managers. This operation employs a sophisticated method known as ClickFix, which lures victims into a web of deception using fake booking.com communications. The goal? To harvest sensitive credentials and deploy a potent malware known as PureRAT. This large-scale attack, active since at least April 2025, has seen threat actors using compromised email accounts to send spear phishing messages to hotel establishments worldwide. These emails direct recipients to malicious websites disguised as legitimate booking platforms. Upon clicking, victims encounter a convincing reCAPTCHA challenge designed to trick them into believing they are engaging in a security verification process. However, this is merely a ruse to execute a malicious PowerShell command that downloads PureRAT onto their systems. PureRAT is no ordinary malware. It allows attackers complete control over the infected machine, enabling them to log keystrokes, capture webcam footage, and exfiltrate data. The implications for hotels are severe, as compromised accounts can lead to unauthorized access to booking systems, which are then exploited for fraud or sold on dark web forums. As this campaign evolves, attackers are also reaching out to hotel customers through WhatsApp or email, mimicking legitimate reservation notifications and prompting them to verify their banking details. The sophistication of these tactics highlights a troubling trend in cybercrime, where professionalized services make it easier for malicious actors to execute complex fraud schemes. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the mechanics of this attack and its potential impact on the hospitality sector. A massive phishing campaign targeting the hospitality sector has emerged, utilizing ClickFix-style tactics to deploy PureRAT malware. Cybersecurity researchers indicate that attackers are sending spear phishing emails, often from compromised accounts, impersonating booking.com to lure hotel managers into clicking on malicious links. Once a victim interacts with these links, they are redirected to a ClickFix page that mimics a reCAPTCHA challenge, designed to harvest credentials. The campaign has been active since at least April 2025 and continues to evolve. Upon visiting the malicious site, victims inadvertently execute a PowerShell command that downloads a zip archive containing PureRAT. This modular malware allows remote access, keylogging, and data exfiltration, among other capabilities, while implementing persistence on the host system through registry modifications. Additionally, attackers are extending their reach by contacting hotel customers via WhatsApp or email, tricking them into providing banking details under the guise of verifying reservations. The harvested credentials from compromised booking.com accounts are then sold on cybercrime forums, highlighting the lucrative nature of this fraud model and the professionalization of cybercrime services that facilitate these attacks. The ClickFix phishing campaign targeting the hospitality sector exemplifies the alarming scale of cyber attacks today. Cybercriminals are leveraging compromised email accounts to distribute spear phishing messages that impersonate booking.com, directing hotel managers to malicious sites where PureRAT malware is deployed. This malware facilitates extensive unauthorized access to booking platforms like booking.com and Expedia, with the stolen credentials often sold on cybercrime forums or used for fraudulent activities against hotel customers. Active since at least April 2025, the campaign employs sophisticated social engineering tactics, including fake reCAPTCHA challenges and JavaScript-based redirection, to trick users into executing malicious PowerShell commands. The modular PureRAT offers features such as remote access, keylogging, and data exfiltration, posing significant risks to compromised systems. Furthermore, attackers are observed to target hotel customers via WhatsApp or email, using legitimate reservation details to lure them into providing sensitive banking information. This intricate network of attacks underscores the professionalization of cybercrime, with services available to facilitate each step of the fraud, from malware distribution to the purchase of stolen credentials. The growing sophistication of ClickFix pages, designed to mimic legitimate platforms, highlights the urgent need for enhanced cybersecurity measures within the hospitality industry. The ongoing ClickFix phishing campaign primarily targets hotel systems, exploiting vulnerabilities in the hospitality industry's digital infrastructure. Cybercriminals are using compromised email accounts to send spear phishing messages that masquerade as communications from booking.com, luring hotel managers into clicking on malicious links. Once engaged, victims are redirected to fraudulent pages that mimic legitimate platforms, such as booking.com or Expedia, where they unknowingly execute a PowerShell command that downloads PureRAT malware. This modular malware grants attackers extensive control over compromised systems, enabling remote access, keylogging, and data exfiltration. The harvested credentials are then sold on cybercrime forums or used to perpetrate fraud against unsuspecting hotel customers, often through WhatsApp or email. The attackers even offer payment incentives for information about hotel administrators, showcasing a disturbing trend where cybercrime is becoming increasingly organized and professionalized. As a result, data from Booking.com extranet accounts has become a valuable commodity, frequently traded in illicit marketplaces. The sophistication of these phishing tactics, including clipboard hijacking and tailored instructions based on the victim's operating system, significantly increases the likelihood of successful attacks, posing a serious threat to the hospitality sector. Protecting hotel systems from the rising threat of ClickFix phishing attacks requires a multifaceted approach. First, hotels must implement robust email filtering solutions to identify and block spear phishing attempts, particularly those impersonating legitimate services like Booking.com. Regular training sessions for staff on recognizing phishing tactics can significantly reduce the likelihood of credential compromise. Using multi-factor authentication, MFA, for access to booking platforms is essential. MFA adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for attackers to gain unauthorized access even if they acquire login credentials. Additionally, hotels should regularly audit their email accounts and change passwords, especially for those that have been compromised. Monitoring network traffic for unusual activity can help detect malware such as PureRAT. Employing endpoint detection and response (EDR) solutions can provide real-time alerts on malicious behavior, enabling a swift response to potential breaches. Furthermore, it's critical to educate guests about phishing scams that may target them, particularly those requesting sensitive information under the guise of reservation confirmations. Finally, hotels should collaborate with cybersecurity firms to stay updated on emerging threats and best practices, ensuring that their defenses evolve alongside the tactics employed by cybercriminals. The recent surge in ClickFix phishing attacks targeting hotel systems underscores a sophisticated threat landscape within the hospitality industry. Cybercriminals are leveraging compromised email accounts to disseminate spear phishing emails that impersonate trusted platforms like Booking.com. This tactic leads unsuspecting hotel managers to malicious websites designed to harvest credentials through PureRAT malware, which enables extensive remote access capabilities. Since April 2025, this campaign has exploited vulnerabilities in booking platform accounts, with attackers employing social engineering strategies to manipulate hotel customers into revealing sensitive banking information. The modular nature of PureRAT allows for a range of malicious activities, from keylogging to webcam capture, enhancing the threat posed to compromised systems. Moreover, the professionalization of cybercrime services has led to the emergence of marketplaces where stolen credentials are traded, further complicating the cybersecurity landscape. The use of automated tools for validating compromised accounts exemplifies the increasing sophistication of these attacks. As ClickFix pages evolve to incorporate features like clipboard hijacking and device-specific instructions, the potential for widespread damage grows, necessitating heightened vigilance within the industry.